All right, we're live. Jim, we are on a video right now. Me and a good buddy of mine, Jim, from Montana, are talking on the phone. We're just talking a little bit about, how to make contacts, and he's a new brand partner, and so I thought, well, maybe we just do a quick little video. So I'm pulling up my photos on my iPhone. And Jim, this is basically what I do. You'll be able to actually physically see this when I send it to you. But what I'll basically do is I will take and I'll just simply say to someone, I'll say, hey, have you seen this stuff? And I'll flip through a few pictures. And by the time they get to the third picture, they'll typically ask, what is that? And I'll say, well, there was this accidental discovery at MD Anderson where this big biotech company was testing the effects of this plant extract on various forms of cancer. And the skin cancer patients were actually coming back saying, I don't know about my cancer, but man, I'm looking better than I have in years. And so it's just like, after hearing this multiple times, they're like, whoa, we ought to look into the dermal applications of this extract that we've spent so much money on and spent so much research on. They had the patents on it, everything. And so what happened was they actually did these clinical trials. And they did clinical trials on that extract, kind of put it into a dermal formulation, like a night cream. And the folks in the clinical trials, the guys running it, the third party testing facility, they're using these big fancy equipments where they objectively measure physically both the depth, the width. They can go down to the individual pore. And what they found was this stuff works better than anything they have ever tested in the whole skincare realm. Works like 5 times better than the best product ever. And so as a result, that really got them excited. But instead of just going straight to market, they started researching different ways that they would take it to market. They were actually looking at coming out with this for $200-300 in major department stores. There's a lot of products in that zone that are like $150 to $350. And, this product works better than all of them. And so, but before they went that route, their attorney actually told them to talk to a guy by the name of Jeff Olson, who's been just a phenomenal leader. He wrote the book, The Slight Edge. And, this book has been, you ought to see the people in this book giving testimonies of the impact this book has made on their success and the caliber of the people that are making those testimonies. I'm saying way too much right now, so cut half of this out because right now, I don't know, I'm just on a roll and just kind of talking a little bit. So I'm giving you ammunition that you don't want to pull out of your sack. You know what I mean? But basically, Jeff Olson, even the publisher of Success Magazine refers to Jeff Olson as his mentor. And so, Jeff Olson, he's hit 4 different companies completely out of the park, been a part of building 4 different companies to $1 billion, been saying for 20 years, someday he's going to build the perfect network marketing company. And he's been like the face of network marketing done right for many years, being the keynote speaker at the DSA, the Direct Selling Association, for 14 years running. Just an amazing guy. Nickname is the Millionaire Maker. And so Jeff Olson, when they got together with Nerium, when he got together with Nerium Biotech, it was like a match made in heaven. He went from being like just kind of something the attorney recommended he talk to going to the top of the list, because when they saw his vision for building what he was desiring to build, and then how perfectly their product matched into this. They didn't just create some sort of supplier relationship. They created a actual physical partnership. Nerium Biotech owns the only commercial Nerium oleander fields in the entire world. They own a patent on the product, so we control it from the actual seed to the finished product. And so basically what's happened is, I mean, this thing is going viral. The person that got me involved, Lisa Cox, I mean, she got involved. She had a silver business for 13 years. She put this information out to all her silver customers. And in about 40 days, she brought on 33 people getting on the products, excited about what it's doing. And what took place, those 33, it took off so virally that within her fourth month, the month of August, she did over $650,000 worth of volume. I mean, this thing has just been crazy. The company got started in August 29th of 2011. They were at $1 million a month by January. They were at $5 million a month by the beginning of summer. They were at $10 million a month by the end of summer. And so here we are right now, September 7th. And I mean, you know, I am putting everything aside and focusing on this because this thing is going to be so radically huge as they launch a global brand that works better than anything else that's ever been on the market before. And they've got other products right now already set in place, already ready to strategically release into the field of brand partners at the right time. But in the beginning, when they first had this, they took 2 years to build the infrastructure for this business before even launching it. Because that 2 years that they took, I mean, they laid the infrastructure. They created the system. That's why this thing is moving. It's like coming into a McDonald's franchise. Fries are on the left. You know, it's like everything's right where it is supposed to be. There's a system in place. People come in, they plug into the system, and this, I've never seen anything like it in my life. And this is totally not a good way to talk to a brand new person because I'm saying way too much in the beginning. I'm just kind of just shooting off kind of key sound bites that are just in me. One of the things I like to say, just because this is my own personal story, is like your hand. I mean, this product, the best product facilitating of relationship marketing I've ever seen, because the time it takes for a person to try it and come away with a confidence enough to share it is extraordinarily short. And the product, they physically tell a difference, guaranteed, 30 days of their money back. They'll physically tell a difference within their first 30 days. And so, and the beautiful thing is other people see the difference on them. Wow, you're looking fantastic. Man, what have you been doing? You know, it sparks conversation. It sparks relationship marketing. I always look at management. Management's astounding. The president, I mentioned Jeff Olson, he's the CEO. The president also, extraordinary experience. He's been a consultant to over 200 different companies in helping them design compensation plans that are a real win-win-win for the field. And so management's just astounding. Over 150 years of combined experience in the industry, all just over-the-top success. The compensation, best I've ever seen anywhere. The marketing systems, best I've ever seen anywhere. And I've got people coming on the team that are used to making $30,000 to $50,000 a month, you know, in other companies that are leaving behind serious incomes to take advantage of this because they've never seen a system even remotely like this or a product as perfect for this industry. Personal and leadership development systems. I mean, when you get to, just an example, I mean, Jeff Olson ran the biggest self-development company in America for years. He's got a major passion for building people, a major passion for what network marketing means to the lives of individuals. And at mid-level, they hire you one of the best one-on-one personal coaches in the world that work directly with Paul J. Meyer, major multi-billionaire, the guy who is putting all those kids down in Waco through college through a fund that he set aside for them. And this guy is amazing, and they actually hire him for you to help bring out what your core calling is, what your core passions are, help get your life in balance, and help you take your Nerium business to the next level. And so it's a very extraordinary circumstance. Now, having said all that, don't say all that to a new prospect. Simply take your phone, flip your pictures, and say, have you ever seen this stuff? And tell them about that little accidental discovery. If you want to throw in a blip about Jeff Olson, do it. Main thing is get them to watch that Nerium experience little 9-minute video and follow up on a 3-way phone call. We're here to help. And so Jim, we just kind of slapped together a little 10-minute video here, and I am pushing stop.